What was that noise? I just got the weirdest noise from my phone. Wait a minute. Wait, literally, what was that noise? That was the strangest thing in the world. It's like a... Some weird, like, it was not a natural noise that you hear from an iPhone. I think everything's fine, though. Button pushing, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Assuming it's still Sunday for you, I actually don't know what part of the world you live in. It's a weird last moves. I did it with one hand because why not? That wasn't the greatest solve in the world, so we're going to try to do better next time. H-Perm, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I have really weird lighting because the light is over there, which means the shadows are right here where I'm looking, so it's a little difficult to see. So I'm hoping that doesn't hinder my solving too much, but I'm thinking it might. Okay, I just completely messed up my OLL there. Not a lighting issue. Oh. Need to make the scramble seeable. It's cutting off the screen. That should fix it. I need y'all's opinions because I can't hear the live stream audio. Is the music too loud or too quiet? What do you guys think? Because I honestly have no clue. More 13s. Holy cow. I think I just need to warm up. This happened yesterday. I was cubing, and I was doing really bad at the beginning, and then I got like 13 10s in a row. It's good? Alright, sick. Nice, sub 10. It's great contrast right there. It's supposed to be like this. I twisted a corner in scrambling, so I need to make sure it's fixed. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do that. We can only hope. We can only hope it's correct. Sometimes I can tell, other times I can't. Doing the last move wrong. It's ridiculous. What cube am I using? This is the Moyu GTS 3M. You can find it on Speedcube Shop for about $35 and get 5% off if you use my discount code K4Cubing at checkout. Sorry, I had to do that. It's a sponsorship thing, you know. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, my favorite cube out of all the cubes, in my opinion. It's a good cube. It is like 6 years old almost, and it's held up throughout the years with some of the top cubes, like the GAN 14. Speedy Shop equals W. I 100% agree. Let's see. Where is this going? That is orange. This is green. I'm going to go like this. Okay. That was a lot of moves, so it wasn't very fast. The turning was pretty fast. There's a lot of moves, so it was a very high 11. Here we go. Dang it. We're gonna forget about the DNF and just count it as it is. Because realistically, time made no difference, and this is not a competition, so we're not needing to be strict. This. Nice. Alright, so if y'all haven't seen my streams before, I'm going to do it like normal, where I will do 50 3x3 solves, and after that I will move on to 3 blind. So that's going to be the schedule for today. I don't know how much 3 blind I'm going to do. It's inconsistent because success rate is not consistent for me, and depending on how much time I have. So that's how it's going to work. So we've done, wait a second. As you can see up here at the top right of your screen, that would be solve 15,407. That means I've done 7 solves today. I will end 3x3 at least and go 3 blind at 15,450. So that's going to be 43 more solves. So yeah, that's the schedule for today. The G-perms aren't looking too nice today. That's fine. Still literally only my like 10th solve of the day. So not expecting to be perfect already. Ooh, I'm gonna do it like this. Nice. Jso, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Wow, did not do that OLO well, and then I got an E-perm, which I didn't do exceptionally well, and unless I do exceptionally well, it takes me at least 2.5 seconds. Because it's an E-perm, and they like to mess me up, and because why not? That's just how it goes. We're gonna do green and orange. Into the wrong slot, or is it just not solved? No, it's straight up the wrong slot. Dang it, the slot was in front of me too. I did the one to the side. I literally put them... I inspected what slot I was going to put them into, and it happened to be the wrong slot. How do I inspect the incorrect slot? I never rotated the cube. In fact, I actually had to rotate to put it into that slot. If I'd have put them in the correct slot, I wouldn't have needed that extra rotation. Goodness. Alright, that was generally locky, and F12 wasn't too great. But it's not as bad as the last solve. Alright, I need to start getting decent solves regularly. This goes here. Alright, stop locking up. Okay, this goes here. This will be fine. Ah! I think my biggest problem today is in my turning, not my inspection or look ahead or anything today. Which is surprising because I have absolutely atrocious lighting right now. But, what you gonna do? I need to just be better. That's all. Nice. 1066. There was some good turning in that solve. Alrighty. Wait, which one? I'll go to this one. Just checking on things, just statistics. Give me a second. VD3, wow. So, stream's a little slow today. It's not y'all's fault. There just aren't many people tuned in, but that's all right. Maybe I'll pick up later. Y'all could share the stream with all your friends. Casual full step 864, by the way. Share the stream with all the people and try to get as many people watching as possible. That'd be pretty sick. Oh, what is it with this? Oh, I can't do it today. Sorry. My throat is a little stuffy. I'm not feeling 100% today. I have a minor cold. Yes, it's Florida, and it is cold, which is not a very normal thing. Did not see the PLO very well in that case. It's rough. So y'all can maybe tell, not doing the greatest. Pretty inconsistent today, in fact. Okay, that's better. 1136. Still slower than average, but it's better. We need at least one sub 11, average of 5, before the end of the 50 solves. Turn better. Okay, that's fine. Sub average. That might have skipped. No, it definitely didn't. What? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a 9. Alright, this. No Infinity questions today? No, I don't have my friend on. No, he's not here today. It'd be a little hard. I'm in the middle of the house. The voice chat would be a little difficult, especially since my headphones are dead. I don't really like doing voice chats with the speakers. Plus, you'd get double audio from the microphone. So it'd just be simpler not to do it today. Just gonna be just the standard cubing stream. No! It was sub 12, but I plus 2'd it. But we're not going to worry about the plus 2 because it doesn't matter. Here. Can I inspect a single pair? Yes, I can. Noticing a lot more than usual. Lately, I've been able to inspect first pair. Figure out first pair plus cross inspection. So it's a nice improvement to see. I haven't been able to do that till pretty recently. I mean, I can't do it every time, but I can do it a lot more now. easy PLL skip with no AOF. Save the solve. Probably would have been a 12 if it were an OLL, unless it was like a U-perm. Really? Timer's not going to stop immediately? Probably with sub 12. That'll make up for the +2s I haven't counted if it's a little slower than maybe the solve actually was. That was pretty clean. I mean, there are definitely some pauses, but I felt like the execution was pretty solid. It wasn't a very fast solve, though. It was just a low 11. I'm going to go here to there. Yes. Wait. Okay, everything that went wrong in that solve. I butchered all of F2L. First pair was terrible. I don't know about second pair, but third and fourth pair were also terrible. I got the single slowest OLL algorithm that I know. And then PLL was a J-perm, but I did it from the wrong angle, and I had to undo it, then do it again from the right angle, and you get a 1594 when that happens. Which we're not counting because I don't care. Too many things went wrong for that to like be realistic or whatever. Sub 20? Okay, nice. At least I was sub 20. I messed up OLL and had to fix it. Okay, so my reasoning for not counting that 19 right there is because that's not realistically how fast I solve. Sometimes you just make a dumb mistake, and I don't want it hurting my average when that's not really how fast I solve the cube. So it's really not a big deal to not count those for me. Nice, 1054. Like, but if it's just like a normal solve, nothing went like horribly wrong, and I get like a 13, I'll count that. But otherwise, I won't really count it. If it's something went like atrociously wrong, I don't typically count it. Now given, if I get like a +2 in a PB average, I won't count the average as my PB because I got a +2, but like otherwise I don't really count +2s. Here. Wasn't that great. Okay, so we have increased our average of 1,000 by 0.02. It should be going down every stream, but it's starting to go up. That means we are not having a very good day. This number right here says my overall average. That was at 1124 when we started, which means I'm not doing the greatest today. I want to know what went wrong in OLL. OLL felt right, but it just wasn't. I did the right OLL, I'm sure of that. It just, when I finished the algorithm, OLL was not solved. And neither was F2L. I had to do the last pair again. Fortunately, it was a 3-mover. I think it's my execution. I think my execution is just off today. That was 67, not 97. Fix that. Yeah, I think my execution is my biggest problem today. Yeah, I'll go a little slower and focus on smooth turning with less mistakes. And you get a full step 8. What do you know? Turn slow and you do good. Alright, so 8 seconds. Average PB is 9.16. Let's see if we can beat that. Ooh, I don't like this cross. F12 made up for it. Last layer wasn't too great, but it's still 1098, so it's fine. Still sub 11. Despite that, we still have a chance at this PB average. Just need to do good consistently. This. Ooh, do I really want to? Yeah, I will. Yes, U3 to set up OLL and +2. That's really sad. Now I can't really validate that average if we get it, which is very unlikely because we have an 11 or a very high 10 that's counting. This. $10.91. Okay, we're starting to do better, getting ourselves under 11 seconds. I still want to see that A1000 number go down to 0.25 before we're done. All right, a little AUF problems, but we still got it under 11 seconds. It's a solid AO5 of under 11 seconds. So, okay. Finally starting to do a bit better. Let's not mess up. That immediately locks up in cross after saying that. Does the wrong OLL immediately after saying that. Gets a G perm immediately after saying that. Whatever. G perm's actually not a big deal. I can do that in under 2 seconds. Okay. No! That wasn't even bad execution. That's all was purely bad look ahead. And then I messed up the PLL. I don't even remember what PLL was. Probably a G perm. And then I messed it up again. Whatever. Just be better. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Alright, so we have 1 person watching. That's wonderful. It's better than 0 people watching. Here we go. What the heck? Why do I follow a 14 by a 13? So annoying. It's not gonna help my average go down. My prediction tactics aren't working very well today. Or in this solve, at least. Ah! How do we get a 12:59 average? I'm literally faster than that. I'm literally much faster than that. I am more than a second faster than that. Wait, where? Okay, I see. What am I doing? I literally, I haven't gotten a single good solve since I said I need to not get any bad solves. Every single one of them has been bad. Where is it? Oh, it's gonna be flipped. You gotta be kidding me, right? We're gonna do this first so that doesn't happen. Wow, finally did that OL decently. Goodness, okay, that PLL took me like 4 seconds. I had a massive lockup. That didn't make any sense. Hopefully blindfolded goes better. It's an R perm, not a G perm. Thank you. Still a bad solve, but whatever. It's better than what it would have been if I'd have done a G perm. Here. Okay, I thought I messed up cross for a second. U4, you love to see it. Frick. This is terrible. 13:57 average. Are you guys seeing this? That is 2.25 seconds slower than I average. This is awful. I'd never do this bad. All right, 1075. We're just really lucky that average doesn't say 0.27. I'm not getting a pair here. Could have done an RU algorithm and skipped AUF, but it's fine. Still a slightly slower than average solve. So it's better than what I'm averaging for the day. Holy cow, I'm really scared to look at the average for the day though, honestly. No! We're gonna ignore the +2. It was a sub 11. Just believe that it was a sub 11, and it was definitely a sub 11. Without any penalties. Nice! F2L was so clean for that solve. I did get a dot case because the last F12 pair solved itself, so I couldn't avoid dot case. But I still got a full step 11 because F2L was just so fast. I say 11, a full step 8. With how bad we're doing, that is the third full step 8 of the day. Can I just get one of those with like a last layer skip and then not a 13? I haven't gotten a PB single in ages. It's been like, it might have been more than 6 months by now. When was this? May the 2nd. January, February, March, April, May 5th. It's been 8 months since I've gotten a PB. This is crazy. Nice. Dang it. If only this piece were here. I can put it there, actually. Wait a minute. Does that... Oh, it does. Wait. Yeah, it does. X cross. No, I could have... Oh, I could have done a winter variation. And that could have been so fast. Now I couldn't even sub 10. Dang it. It was like the easiest winter variation. It's just cancel into a soon. I knew it, and I decided that it probably wasn't that winter variation, and then it was. That was a weird choice of moves. Why did I do my cross like that? Okay, still sub 12, so it's not, you know, the end of the world. All right, last solve, 3x3 solve of the day. Holy cow, this average has been awful. Which website app is this? Dude, you're on the website / app. You should know. This is YouTube. I'll answer your question. But I'm a little confused as to, you know... Oh, wait, are you talking about the app that I'm tracking my times with? That would be a more sensible question. Sorry, I was talking. That's definitely why I didn't get a good solve there. No, I'm using cubedesk.io. That is the website. Sorry, I did not understand your question at all. Took me a minute. Cubedesk.io. I just like it because the UI is very clean. I do still use CS Timer depending on what I'm training, but for visuals, I like CubeDesk better. Practically, CS Timer is better, but for what I'm using it for right now, this is all I need. So I'm happy. 1186. All right. All right. You're about... No, don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm a little scared to do this, but I'm gonna look at my average. Okay, 1151. Not as bad as I thought, but that is still like 1/4 of a second slower than my overall average. So, not the greatest 3x3 session I've ever had, but we're gonna move on to 3 blind, and hopefully that goes better for me. I'm sorry if I'm looking down a lot, because the computer screen's right here, and the camera's way up here. So if I'm not making the best eye contact with the camera, I apologize. But now I have a blindfold on, so that won't really matter. Here you go. Also, Rohan Saha. I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced, but welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Hope your cubing's been going better than mine lately. That... Okay. My cube cover is falling apart. Excuse me, I need to get a paper towel real quick. Sorry, I got distracted with cookie batter. You just realized you've been in the middle of a 4x4 solve for about 2 hours. Good luck. If it's taking you that long, good luck. All right, let's do this solve. Let's do better in 3 blind today than I did in 3 by 3. Here we go. Aw. One flip away, one edge flip away. You left it unsolved on accident. Okay, that's what I figured. 55-75, that's a good time. I just didn't solve it successfully, so it doesn't count, obviously. So, I haven't done much 3 blind lately. I did do a solve the other day, and I got a 48, so you can see over here. Which is good. Which is actually very good. I averaged just under a minute. So that solve, I noticed I was hesitating with my algorithms a little more than usual, so execution was a bit slow. So hopefully I can stop doing that and get good solves and get successful solves. But that's only the first solve, and I'm happy with the results for first blind solve of the day. Let's just do another one and see how it goes. No! You're kidding me! Of course it flipped. It was 36. That's a PB if it's solved, you know. But of course, it's not solved. Whatever. That was so fast. Just memorization was just so clean. It was so clean, and I didn't hesitate on memorization. It's so sad. Yeah, I know, the 2 flip is very sad. It's twice in a row. Of course, that's usually not maddening, but when it's a 36 and your PB is 37, it is a little bit maddening. Okay. I'll be fine, though. Just do it again. That's all I need to do. Okay, whatever. It was a miracle that I memorized corners, because there was no rhyme or reason to my corners memorization. I did 1 pair backwards, and it cost me the whole solve. One commutator, I did it backwards, and that's the only reason the solve failed. You saw the twisted corner, but if I'd have done that other pair right, that corner would not have ended up twisted because they did corner twists after, and so it would have aligned a bit differently. All right, that was 53, by the way. I'm sorry, I really wish I could get a timer on the screen, but ever since my my G4 timer stopped successfully connecting to the computer, I can't really do that anymore. So I just have to tell you all the times. You can see them up here, but like not live. Anyways. What? Okay. Something went wrong. Nothing makes any sense right now. And I'm the solver, so it should make sense. To me, at least. Y'all don't need to understand. But when I don't understand, something definitely went wrong. Y'all can understand that. Okay. Getting a 3-bind solve is not this hard. I just need to be better. Or at least be at the level that I'm at. What method do I use? For execution, intuitive 3-style. For memorization, I don't know why I need to clarify this, but it's just use the standard SPEFS lettering scheme, I believe, and memorize from UF for edges and UFR for corners. So it's just basic 3-style. Martinez family, welcome to the stream, by the way. Can I please break the world record? Can I please break the world record? I'm asking that question too. I'd love to be honest. Let's see how it goes. I think that may take a few more years of practice, but I think we can get there. Maybe not today, but we'll get there. Oh, wait a minute. This might be wrong. Wait. Is this right? No, there is no parity. Oh, I didn't have that +2. I just did edges completely wrong. That's reassuring. Well, how do I mess up J to K? How do I... What? That's like one of the easiest comms there is. Okay. Okay. It's fine. This. It's alright. It was 45, which is pretty fast. It's actually really fast. It's 15 seconds, almost faster than average. Which doesn't really say a ton, to be honest, because I am super inconsistent. Like, I can go from a 40 to a 110, and that would not be abnormal, if I'm being honest. Switch a lot between R and L moves in the same algorithm. There's no really algorithms. Commutators are very short, so I could be doing a commutator and then another commutator, which are very similar. What are there any commutators that use R and L today? In the edge flip algorithm, I believe I do use R and L moves, but I think that's really just it. I do switch from algorithms pretty fast. It's pretty standard for 3 styles, so you may just see a bunch of R and L moves next to each other, and a lot of slice moves. Wait, is that parity? We're gonna say it's not. Dang it, it was! That's annoying. I couldn't remember if it was parity or an edge flip, because in memorization, there's actually no difference. Strictly reading an algorithm for me, I have to base it off of edges. So typically I can just remember. In this case, I forgot, and I had to 50-50 it, and I got it wrong. That's fine. I had a corner flip anyway. It wouldn't have been solved. Yeah. By the way, Sobif, I don't even know what the turbo method is, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, that was not very fast. It was more than a minute. That's fine. I hesitated on corner, edge to corner. Changing from edges to corners in the solve. That transition, that's the word. I messed that up. So at least I remembered everything and I was able to get the solve successful. So Sobith, back on your question, I just thought of that during the solve. That might also slow me down. But anyways, if you see me do an R and L move in the same algorithm, that is very possible. Because say, like, what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing here is doing an algorithm that swaps this piece with this piece to here. And I need to swap this piece. So I will do an L move to move it up. And then do an algorithm that requires a lot of R moves, and then do an L move to put it back where it came from. So you might be seeing me do L and R moves in the same algorithm, if that is the case. That is really the only scenario I can think of where I would use L and R moves together in the same commutator. All right, here we go. Let's get a sub-minute solve at least before I end the stream. Speaking of, how long have I been going? Oh wow, it's only been 50 minutes. Okay, let's go. AX. That was literally the one commutator I didn't think of. So in that case where I had, this happens way more often than it should, but I had forgotten what one of my corner pairs was. I knew all of them except the first one. So by knowing all of them, I knew which two pieces the first one included. And so I just go through all the possible comps with those pieces in my head until one of them sounds familiar. And I went through all of them except the one that I needed to, and I gave up the solve because I couldn't figure it out. You know it's more common to switch between R and L moves. Can this dumb pop-up not be in the way of your message? Wait, it's going. Trying to read your message, I'm sorry, this computer's being dumb. Didn't do it. Alright, here. This. Oh, it's just R. Yeah, he specifically meant during corners where a lot of top-level solvers you've seen doing RUD moves. Yeah, a lot of that, it's just cancellation, really. Because you have D swap in corners and U swaps in corners. And sometimes you have to do a D move to set up to an RU swap, and then when you end, like an algorithm like that. In this case, where I'm going here to here, you see me do them next to each other because it's just cancellation. So yeah, that's what's happening. I'm actually not very good at that. Whenever I do that, I rarely actually do the moves together. I'll do one at a time because I'm just getting better at execution in general. Not at high level like Tommy Cherry or Jack Kai or Noah Swar or Charlie Eggins. I'd love to be at that level. If I were the best at any event, it'd 100% be blind. That'd definitely be the event I'd want to be best at. You know what? I don't feel like it. Super long memorization, and I think it's a waste of time to attempt it right now, which is actually a terrible mindset. I really would not recommend stopping your solve because you feel like it. I don't know why I did that. I think I'm just impatient right now. I just want to get another solve. I think I'm going to go for one sub-minute solve, and then I'm going to end the live stream because I think dinner is almost ready. So... Oh wait, no, that makes sense. Please be sub-minute. Oh, it's not even solved. But it was sub-minute, so that's reassuring. Bit of a refresher for your own failed 3 blind attempts. Yeah, you're not the only one who messes up. I consider myself a high-level solver. Not, like, pro-level, but, like... I don't know. I would be I'd call myself an advanced intermediate if you have, like, beginner, intermediate, and then advanced. I don't know if I'd put myself in advanced, but I'm really close, I'd say. To advanced, if not. Because I do average sub-minute, but my completion is, like, 10% at best. Well... No, it's probably 10 to 20, but that's still not very great. Whatever. I forgot. I forgot corners. And then edges weren't even solved. There was one flip in edges. Let's see, what is it? TA? I couldn't remember that. Let's see if the rest of the memorization was correct. Yeah, it was. Dang it. Just couldn't remember TA. But also, there was a flip in edges, so it wouldn't have been solved. Alright, come on, just a sub in it. That's all I want. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Parity issues. You gotta love them. Let's try again. Don't mess up parity. I just didn't grab this. That's fine. We're putting holes in our Rubik's Cubes because we don't care. Alright, here we go. Wait, no, W. It has to be. It has to be a memorization error. This is nowhere even close to sub-minute. I'm guessing 113. It was 129! And unsuccessful. That's atrocious, dude. What? And that, just like, corners memorization, it was just super slow the whole time. And then it didn't make sense, so I had to assume an error and then try to guess correct it, which that works sometimes, but not this time. Alright, here we go. No, it's not cave. L O or LW? Something's up today. I'm doing bad all around. I'm bad at 3 blind. I'm bad at 3x3. Holy cow. I started off strong. I couldn't land my 36. Ugh. And then everything went downhill from there. No successful so far, huh? No, I have one. I have the 105, but it's not sub-minute. I'm going for sub-minute. What is it? No. Why couldn't I remember that? I'm going LRTKSFNP. It's that. It's. SFNP. See. Come on. That was easy sub 50. If I'm being completely honest, I can hear my siblings in the other room, and they're being a little distracting. If y'all heard me breathing very loudly, that was me trying to block out noises with a sound that I'm used to hearing. Usually I can focus with a little noise, but it's just little enough noise. Like, if it's a lot of noise, like I'm in a competition venue, that's less distracting than a little bit of noise in the background. But I think I can do it. Wait. No, no. That's not right. Okay, thank you. No, it is. It's pretty slow. Nope. Well. Oh, of course I got SO wrong. I had to do 3 algorithms before I was confident that I got it right, and I still got it wrong. S to O. Like that. That's how you do it. Not whatever the heck I was doing. Unique strategy, blocking ambient noise with breathing noise. I mean, it's effective because breathing is a noise that you're used to hearing, so it's not very distracting. It's like, have you ever heard the people meditating going like, oh, and that weird thing? I'm pretty sure they're saying that because they're trying to block out outside noises. And it's kind of a similar strategy. I don't do that, though. I'm not obnoxious. Nope. Parity issues. if I run into parity issues, and I'm strictly going for speed at the moment, I just end the solve because it's just a waste of time. Because I could just redo memorization, but then the solve is going to be like a minute and a half, and that's really not worth my time. But if I'm in a competition, then obviously it's worth it because you want to get the solves. But when I'm doing a session like this, I don't think it's worth it. Be a good issue to eliminate that doesn't happen in a competition. It's just think through what I'm doing and not make silly mistakes. Q, D, H, K, I know that, that's sound. What is it? Okay, edges aren't even correct. What is wrong? What's the issue with parity? So when you're doing 3-blind, if you when you inspect edges, you inspect corners first, and then you do your inspection for edges. And so if in your inspection for corners, you come up with an odd number of letters, you have to do parity. So what that requires is a slight alteration in how you do your edge memorization so that you can get an even number of edges in your memorization, because otherwise you get an odd number. So if I do my edge memorization and I end up with an odd number, that means either I forgot to do parity or I did parity when I shouldn't have, and that requires me to redo all of memorization to fix, so it's not really worth it to fix, in my opinion. Unless it's a competition, then I'll fix it and waste the time. No, it's not submitted. I forgot the edges again, and I had to recall them. Recollection time, it is the most annoying time to lose because it's just so boring. You're just sitting there, thinking, wasting brain power. Goodness. Nothing in memorization went wrong, nothing in execution went wrong. The thing that took so long was recollection. I couldn't recall what I had memorized. It took me probably 15 to 20 extra seconds out of that time, which is really annoying to think about. Forgot again. Nope, I never would have come up with that. Seeing what it is, that is definitely not something I'd have come up with in a very long time. Alright. Alright, a little rule I have is that if you can't solve the cube after a failed blind attempt in under 10 seconds, then you did really bad. But if you can, then you kind of did bad. Which actually has absolutely zero correlation. It depends on what you messed up. If you got all your edges but atrociously messed up corners, it's still very easy to solve the cube in under 10 seconds. But I still like to do that. It's a fun challenge. Edges weren't even correct. Goodness. Goodness. I know I'm capable of doing better than this, which makes it so frustrating. Like, 3 years ago, if I were performing like this, you're like, no, never mind. 3 years ago, I averaged like 2.5 minutes. Maybe 2 years ago, if I were performing like this, that'd be awesome. But it is not 2 years ago. Like, I think 2 years ago, I was just starting to switch over to 3 blind. Yeah, no, 2 years ago is also, I would have been averaging like 2.5 minutes. Because that's probably when I first switched over to 3 style, so I wasn't this fast. But success rate wise, that's probably what I was averaging 2 years ago. Okay, it's not there. Like, I don't even recognize these cases that I'm getting. Like, these pairs that I'm looking at in this solve, they're not even coming up in my memory. It was just not even there. I memorized it and threw it out the window. Come on, man. Come on. I can do better than this. Picture memorization. And don't forget. Wait. Sorry. My memorization just had a conflict that is not a possible case for memorization to happen. And I noticed it after I put the blindfold down, so I stopped because I knew that my with 100% certainty that my memorization would not work. Memorization was about 22 seconds in that solve, which is it's fine. That's about average. I'd like it to be under 20, but you can only ask for so much. I can probably get away with 30-second memorization as long as I don't forget and execution is definitely sub 30 on average. All right, here we go. Oh no! I did the wrong last move. The edges weren't even solved. Memorization for corners was absurdly easy. There was no shot I was forgetting that. It was Oigaks. Very, very easy. Only 6. And you can get some pretty memorable words out of that. Sorry. I'm not going to look at that. I wanted to say something. You notice I chuckled after memorization. It just meant that was such a super, super easy memorization that I would not forget. It was pretty funny. All right, here we go. I'm actually going to do this solve. This, I think. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Let's try it. Let's not do that again. It's still sub 10 the solve though, so it wasn't couldn't have been that bad. Definitely couldn't have been that bad. I definitely can't sub 10 fully scrambled cubes. Definitely means something. Think positive. That's all I need to do. Dang it! I felt so good about that solve. I hardly forgot anything. That's it's so much worse when you think it's gonna be solved. Like most of the time when it's not solved, you're not sure, but sometimes you really think it's gonna be solved and then it's not. And those are always the worst. Okay. I can do it. Here we go. there goes execution. Let's forget about that. Which is actually sad because that was pretty fast. I messed up one. I did the inverse. So instead of just doing it again, I decided to do it backwards. And then I'd have to do it backwards again. And then I did it 4 times for some reason when I really only needed to do it twice. I don't know where my brain was. It wasn't in the right spot. It just was not there. And then I messed up the 4th algorithm. And I was somehow doing an S... I was somehow doing an S move when I should have been doing an E move. And that alone told me that I was screwed. So I just stopped. No. Parity issues again. This is ridiculous. This is actually an atrocious session. I have bad sessions, but this is like up there for one of the worst. It's definitely not the worst. I've definitely gone 2 hours without a single success. At least I have 2 successes, but this is not a very good solve. Or a session. I mean, the solve wasn't great either. Alright, here we go. Oh, no! I didn't... My memorization wasn't right. Which is so annoying. Because corners memorization was very easy. It was TKLS. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. It was something LS, E, and then flip K and T. I would have figured it out. I'd have to do a process of elimination by that, but I'd figured it out. It's pretty easy. But then I just straight up wasn't correct. I executed K 3 times, and the most you ever have to execute one letter is twice. So if you execute it 3 times, you did something wrong, and that's what happened. So let's try again. Dang it! I felt good about that one too. I'm coming to find out that feeling good about my solves is just a really bad idea. Because then it gets my hopes up, and then I fail. Alright. Let's try again. I know I'm capable of doing it, so I just need to keep trying and I'll get it eventually. Stream stats? Oh, I have 3 people watching. Nice. I hope y'all are enjoying me not doing very well right now. Do I ever take breaks during streams? Not usually. Sometimes I have to, but not really. Maybe I'm just too tired. Maybe. I have had a cold all day, so I'm probably not 100% energy. But I also have an eaten. I've had a bowl of popcorn all day. That's literally all I've had. But I know I already have 2 solves, and I had a 36-second solve with just 2 flips, so I'm very capable of getting a solve. I'm gonna end the stream soon. There's really no point in taking a break, but I'd like to get one more solve before I end. I'm sorry, that was really funny. I put the blindfold on, and the moment I did, just poof, my memorization vanished. It was gone. Like, it's never coming back. And so I just stopped the timer immediately. It was 18 seconds though, so that's a pretty fast memorization. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. I think I heard my mom say something about a rocket launch. I might want to check that out in a second. Window's right over there. I can see the rockets go up from right where I'm sitting. It's actually pretty cool. But typically I go outside because that's a better view. Alright. I believe I can do it. Hopefully y'all believe I can do it. That doesn't feel right. We're gonna finish it out anyway. No, it's so close. Hello.
Can we come see the launch?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
It said launch successful.
Oh, that means it already happened.
I know.
That means it happened like 15 minutes ago.
No, it just gave me an alert that it was going to be 9 minutes.
If it says launch successful, that means it's already way up in orbit.
Oh, wait, this is in California. Hold on. Oh, 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on, let's go inside. Wait.
All right. That means I have time for one more blindfold solve before the rocket goes up.
On your live stream?
Yes.
Okay. We're coming back
All right.
in 2 minutes.
Blanking out right after the donning and blindfold is something you're guilty of yourself. Yeah. I'm going to have to find that clip. That was actually really funny. Yeah. All right. So rocket's about to go up. So no matter what happens, this solve is going to be it. And then I'm ending the live stream. Wish me luck. Sorry. Dang it! All right. That is literally the scramble I just failed. So I have to hurry up and solve this and re-scramble it before my siblings get in here. This. I should watch live on the launch on the stream. Ooh, maybe I could do that. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me though because I'm hooked up to this microphone, not my phone. So, yeah, I probably just won't do that. You'll get better views on X. Parody! Okay. I need to stop making parody mistakes. That's like the 6th one this stream. That is terrible. Alright, I just need to get a 20-second solve, and then I'll do it in time. I haven't donned my blindfold, so no solves have happened. We'll say that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I can't focus anymore. Yeah, I don't have X either.
Sorry.
No, I can't focus anymore. I think I'm just gonna end the live stream.
Family coming through.
Thank y'all for watching. I did get 2 blind solves. That's not very many, but I did get some. I didn't really do well today. I hope y'all were entertained nonetheless. I'm gonna go watch this rocket go up and eat some food and go to bed. So good night, y'all.